Start by creating a new scene called Explosion. And in this scene, all we're going to do is add an area 3D. Make it as big as you want. Mine is 2 meters. Or the radius is 2 meters. And then on explosion area body entered, so you're just going to want to go here, go to the inspector, go to node signals, and then do body entered, and then do connect. And then right here, here's the code. So if you want explosions that knock objects away from it, from the center of the explosion, here's how you find the direction the object gets thrown in. The knockback direction equals body.global position minus self global position dot normalized. Now the reason we add dot normalized here is because if we don't, the further away the object is from the explosion, it'll fly further away, which you probably don't want because that's not very realistic. If you add normalized, it'll just make it fly away the same amount, no matter how close. Or I don't know what this fucking does. Just put it in there though. And then this is just checking the body. If it's the player, it sets the velocity to the knockback directions times scale factor. I've just put mine to 25. You can put whatever number you want. And then if you want objects to fly, this is important. You got to use linear velocity instead of just velocity. Other than that, it's the exact same. And then at the end of this, just disable the collision because we don't want the explosion to last too long. To set something's group, you're just going to want to go to the node of it. So if you want to set the node of the group of the player, go to inspector, or just whatever this is. Go to here, node groups, and then it already says this, but what you want to do is press plus, player, and then OK. I can't because it already exists. And then for objects, I've just named mine gibs. Just do the same thing, just name it a gib. And now this will work. I've just set up a scene with a bunch of rigid bodies. As you can see, the explosion, it's fucking shit up. Yeah, fuck these balls. Now I like this because you can add this explosion anywhere. Like, I've set it up so that when my player clicks, it just spawns explosion. Oh, I should show you this probably. So to spawn the explosion anywhere you'd like, just do this. Bar explosion equals preload, and then the path to your explosion, which you get this by just finding the scene and just dragging it in. It'll automatically do that. And then var explosion just to store this. And then for the function, just do func spawn explosion underscore instance equals explosion.instantiate. And then you want to set the position of it. And then for this, I just have a raycast. It's just going to spawn it at the collision point of the raycast. And then add child, explosion instance. Now let me try to explain the visual effects that I'm using. These explosions are inspired by like ultra kill explosions because I like how ultra kill explosions look. I've just set up 3 meshes and they all just get bigger and then smaller. And then I just have some particles set up. I call these in the ready function because they're just, this explosion is gonna, it just immediately does it because it's gonna last like 1 second anyway. And then I just have a sound. That's a nice sound, I like that.